Today we are discussing 7 reasons why you must have a lot of money. You see, the reason for which you do something is very important to that thing. The reason why many people give up is because their why is not strong enough. See, the drive to be rich, desire to have money, is not just a passive desire. It's not just something that, okay, I have it. If it happened, fine. If it doesn't happen, fine. No, there's something more powerful than that. You see. So today we are looking at the reasons. Perhaps one of these reasons is very important to you. You see, because when you have a strong reason for pursuing money, you will do what it requires. You do what it takes to have a lot of money. You see, and not give excuses like, okay, no, it's very cold. Like if you live where I live, it's very cold, or it's very hot, or I'm tired. You don't give such excuses. Why? Because when you think about the reasons why you want to have money, there's a drive within you. So today we are looking at 7 reasons why you must have a lot of money and have it early in life, if possible, early in life. Number one reason is living life on your terms. When you have a lot of money, you have the privilege that only few people have, probably get to have on earth, to live life on your terms. You see, that's why they attach money to freedom, and you hear things like financial freedom. You see, because money gives freedom to think, freedom of choice. You see, you live life on your terms. You don't wake up because there is an obligation. If I don't wake up today, I will not get food to eat. I will not have money. No, you wake up because you want to wake up. You go to bed when you want. If you live in an area you don't like anymore, you're tired of that area, you move to somewhere else. You see, you live life on your terms. You see the person you want to see. You see who you don't want to see. See, there is nothing that you must do. That's one of the reasons why it is important that everyone take the dream or desire to be wealthy seriously, because money afford you the opportunity to truly be alive, to truly live. I can guarantee you that not many people are alive. Rather, not many people are living life. Many just exist. You see, someone else is in control of their life. Someone dictates when they wake up. Someone dictates how happy they are. Someone dictates everything about their life. And the only reason why that is possible is because they don't have money. So money give you the opportunity to live life on your terms. See, and if you really want to live life on your terms, you want to be free, to really be free as a person, you must have money, because you need money to buy freedom. Number two is just like number one, but a little bit different. Money gives you options in life, the power of choice. It is said that one of the fundamental power that a human being have, or rights that a human being have, is the right to choose. You see, when you do not have the right to choose, you are less than a human. So take it from me, you don't have the right of choice, you are less than a human. Because one of those things that make you a complete human being is that you have the power of choice. You see, for example, there are many kinds of cars. You don't have to be limited to only one brand. The reason why there are many brands is because they know that humans have the power of choice. I don't have to drive a Range Rover if I don't like it. You see, I don't have to drive a Toyota if I don't like it. I don't have to be stuck to a location if I don't like it. For example, maybe where you live now, there's a lot of violence. Maybe there's a lot of criminal activities where you live. You put things there, they steal it. You sleep in the night with one of your eye open because you don't know the next when they are going to, break into your house. You live in such an environment. You don't have to live in that place. As much as crime is not good, as much as we don't, it's not okay for anybody to steal somebody's thing. You are not someone said, I think it's Jim Rohn said. He said, "You are not a tree. You can move." You see it? But if you don't have money, you don't have a choice. In every society, in every city, there are safer places in the city. There are safer location or suburbs in the city. But the only reason, the only way you can move from wherever you live to the next or the safer place is that you have money. Because money gives you option. When you don't have option, when you don't have money, it's like, okay, I take my lot in life. You know, I take my lot in life. If somebody said, okay, this is my dream house. But the house is fested with maybe with drugs and all kind of vices. And you have kids growing up in that kind of environment. They're going to be drug addicts. You see, money gives you option. It gives you the power of choice. So when you think, that's one of the reasons why I hate poverty. For myself, I don't want to be poor at all. Because you see, I want to be alive and feel like I'm a complete human being. For example, in 2020, 2021, when many countries were locked down. Now, it was not all the countries in the world that were locked down. Those who had money, and want their freedom of movement and, to do their things, when a country is locked down, they move to another country. They have such power because they have money. Think about, for example, some people don't like cold weather. And you live in a region that is very cold. You don't have to stay if you don't like cold weather. When it's cold in one nation, it's very hot in another country. When you have money, you can make such choice. And say, okay, I'll spend 3 months of the year in this nation. Maybe that is hot or that is cold, depending on what you like, and 3 months of the year in another part of the world. And it does not affect anything around you. You see, the money keep coming. You've established it in such a way that you can never go broke. You see, living your life. So think about it. Why you must give attention to the things we are discussing. Why you must take financial education very, very serious. It gives you the power of choice. And one of the fundamental human rights is the right to choose. Number 3, we said money gives you control of your time. Oh, this is so nice. You see, when you have a lot of money, you are in control of your time. I've shared in several of our videos that the rich don't exchange time for money. You see, because when you exchange time for money, there's how much money you can have. You see, and there's just how much time anybody or everybody have. So think, for example, if you're working now from, let's say, 8 to 5 or 7 to 4, or depending on where you work or how you work, if you're working like that and you are using your time in exchange for money, there's a lot of things that you will never be able to do in this life. There's a lot of things that can never happen to you in this life. Why? Because your most active hour is used looking for money. You've seen parents, or you see guys or ladies who work so hard for money that they have children that they don't know. They have children who doesn't know them. Why? Because daddy is busy pursuing money. So the children grow up raising themselves. You see, or mommy is busy pursuing money, that the children grow up being raised by social media or different media outlets, such that the father and children are strangers to themselves. The rich don't exchange time for money. As a matter of fact, the rich use money to buy back their time. It's called time arbitrage, where, yes, when you're beginning in life, you exchange money for time. You exchange time for money. You see, so time, money. You use time to get money. And then you work hard to get a lot of money and use that money to buy back more time. So that, when you get to be 50 years old and above, probably are retired from working, yet you are not broke, and you can never be broke. You can never be poor because you set up a system or set up systems that make sure that there's continuous flow of money. And now you have enough time. Whatever your passion is, you can pursue. You can travel the world. You see, you can do everything that is in your spirit, in your heart to do. Because money gives you control of your time. Right? There are many people who are not happy on Monday morning. The popular, maybe it's watching me now, that's your experience. When it's Monday, or rather Sunday night, you feel depressed. Why? Because you are going back to the office you don't like, going to do the job you hate, hanging around people you can't stand. And of course, like we said, number two, you have no choice. The only reason why you wake up feeling depressed that is Monday morning, or wake up in the morning going to do something you hate and having to tolerate people you can't stand, is because you don't have the choice and you are not in control of your time. You can't afford to go late. You know why? You have been bought. 7 o'clock is 7 o'clock. You can't come and say there's traffic on the road. You have to make a plan to get there on time. See, desire to have money. That's not the way humans should live. That's not the way humans should live. Have a drive to become wealthy. And it's doable. That's what we are teaching on this channel. It's doable. You see, probably the reason you haven't had this money yet is because there are things you don't know. Now, knowledge is coming to you. Make up your mind you're going to apply some of the things we are learning, because you can now buy back your time. Number four, reason why you must have a lot of money. Number four is money exposes you to people and opportunities. Exposure to people and opportunities. Oh, I like it. I like it. There are people you will never meet in this world until you have a lot of money, until you are rich. There are opportunities that you will not even be invited to, or you will not be, nobody will talk to you about until they know that you have a lot of money. See, one of the reasons why the rich, seems to continue to get richer is because when you have money, it exposes you to men of resources, men of substance. You see, it exposes you to important people, very important people. You see, and when you know very important people, you have more opportunity to even have more money. When they want to discuss, the next economic trend or economic thing in the nation or in the society, they only invite those who have money, because they believe that if you don't have money, you don't know what to do. You cannot contribute to the discussion. You see, there's a passage of scripture that I like in the Bible where Jesus said, he said, the man who has more will be given to him. So, but the one who doesn't have, even the little that he has will be taken away from him. That's a law. If you have, you will have more. If you don't have, the one you have will be taken from you. The reason is simple. Money exposes you, to important people who carries valuable informations, people who can connect you to opportunities that you probably would never have heard about. You see why you must drive to have a lot of money as early as possible. Money exposes you to very important people and to opportunities for even more money. Number 5, reasons why you must have a lot of money. Number 5, we said, a healthy and long life. Of course, it's obvious. When you have a lot of money, the chances that you will live a very healthy life is very high. Why? You can afford the best medical or healthcare. You can afford the best medical treatments. You can even afford to have your own personal doctor. I mean, there are people who have a lot of money in the world today who have resident doctor living in their house. You know, some of them travel. When they were traveling, they travel with doctors, they travel with everything. Money afforded the opportunity to live a healthy life. It's almost, of course, I don't know, maybe it's possible. I mean, it happens, but I've not really heard or met any wealthy person who suffers from malaria. You know, the popular sickness, you know, transferred by mosquitoes. I have not really met. Like I said, maybe it happened. I don't know. Neither have I really heard of a very wealthy man who is in the hospital for malaria treatment. You know why? Mosquitoes don't have access to them. Wealth allow you to build the kind of house that chill out virus carrying insect or animals out of your house. And if you live healthy, the possibility of living long is also high. So, money gives you the opportunity to live a healthy and long life. For some people who are wealthy, even the food they eat is controlled. They have a dietitian who tells them what to eat in the morning, what to eat in the afternoon, what to eat in the evening. They have a gym instructor who tell them which part of the body to exercise at what time. So these people live, or those of us who have money, seems to live healthy and long, except maybe an accident or something, a plane crash or something out of ordinary happens. As far as sickness is concerned, you can be sure that the man who is truly wealthy have a chance of living a long, healthy life. What about the fact that you don't have to worry? Because one of the reasons for sickness is worries, especially financial worries. The wealthy man have no worries. You see? So your desire to be wealthy is proper, it's all right. It's a good desire. Number 6, reasons why you must have a lot of money. Number 6 is when you have a lot of money, people think you are smart. Take it from me. When you have a lot of money, people accord you a lot of respect and associate you with intelligence, with wisdom. Look at our nations, for instance, or look at around the world. There are many billionaires that have been invited by presidents of nations to advise on economic policies and advise on different things in their nation. Why? Because they believe that if you're a billionaire, you are very intelligent. So they associate wisdom with wealth. If you don't have money, be the smartest man in the room, but there are meetings you'll never be invited to. In fact, it's like, maybe you are from that kind of family or from that part of the world where, maybe they have a family meeting and they invite everybody, who they believe to be a member of the family to come. And the one who seems to have more money or most money in that family, for example, send a message that, sorry, I'm busy, I'll not be able to make it. You know what they will do? They will postpone the meeting. He may not be the firstborn. He may not even be the second. Maybe he's the lastborn, but he's the one that has the money. The whole meeting, the firstborn may have arrived. Those who, they may all have arrived. But because the man with resources said, I can't make it, they will reschedule the meeting. You follow me? Or maybe the man who has resources came and is in the meeting and, people are talking, deliberating. Maybe the firstborn spoke out his mind and what he's saying is very, very true. Right? And then everybody talks. While they are all talking, everybody's waiting for the man with money to talk. And as soon as the man talks, especially if he opposes what everybody have said, they say, okay, no. Since he said it, let's do it his way. You know why? Because when you have money, people think you are smart. When you don't have money, you will have to go around telling people that you are a smart person. You have to prove to people that you are smart. See, that's not a good life. Where you must tell people, look, I'm a very intelligent man. I studied this last. People don't care about what you study and study and study. They want to see results. Results are evidence of intelligence. They are proof of wisdom. They are pointer to smartness. You see why you must have a lot of money? People think you are a smart person. And number 7, you become a celebrity or an influencer. The new world celebrities are the rich people. The new world influencers are the wealthy people. Actually, they actually have been influencers from generations, ages past. When you have money, you have influence. When you don't have money, stand for the truth all you can. The man with influence is the one who will make things happen. And the one who has influence is the one who controls money. So I share with you these reasons so that you can put in the work. Refuse to accept excuses for remaining poor. I found out that there is nobody who make up his or her mind to become wealthy that was ever stopped. Nature comes to assist any man who make a decision and begin to make efforts. If you make up your mind, give yourself the next 10 years, you'll be very rich. I guarantee you, all it takes, actually, the longest frame of time it takes to be very wealthy is 10 years. You give yourself in 10 years, I'll be stupendously wealthy. It's going to happen. And of course, we continue to discuss and share with ourselves knowledge. And as you assimilate this knowledge and practice them, nothing can stop you from your own destination of wealth. Thank you for participating in this video. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.